Hey there everybody, welcome back to another Fortnite video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. So I just wanted to cover some of the updates that have been brought into the game recently. I mean, as most of you guys know, I'm sure by now, the legendary and epic burst assault rifles, we don't really need to cover that too much. Other than the epic base does 32 damage and the legendary does 33 damage. And keep in mind that it is a burst and it uses the same damage fall off ranges as the other assault rifles. Now, one other thing that's been really awesome in my opinion that they added into the game, added a new forged item, apples. Consuming an apple will grant 5 health up to 100, can uncommonly be found around certain trees throughout the map. Pretty awesome in my opinion. The impulse grenade drop rate has been increased by 5%. That's a little interesting. I feel like they really want to influence us to use a lot of different mobility in this game. I mean, we have building, we have impulse nades, we have the hop rocks, and they've also teased the possibility of jetpacks being brought back into the game because someone data mined it. So they actually didn't tease it themselves, but someone data mined it, and then it's been all over Twitter. So let's see, what else do we got? The suppressed submachine gun. So the silenced SMG damage is increased by 3. The common is now 20, it was 17. The uncommon is 21, was 18. And the rare is now 22, it was 19. And increased accuracy reset speed by 25%. This will decrease the penalty during continuous fire. Interesting. Increased damage fall off range. Fall off begins at 28 meters, was 24. Damage reduced to 85% at 47.5 meters. Is this all for the SMG? It's kind of hard to tell. I'm assuming this is all bullet points inside the SMG. All right, so enough about that. I don't know how many of you guys even use the silence SMG. I do from time to time. I like it. I like silence weapons, so it's cool, but I like the TAC SMG a lot better. Now, this is a big kicker in my opinion. This is interesting. They decreased damage from traps from 125 damage to 75. So basically, at the start of the game, if you're 100 health and you run into a trap that you didn't know was there, you're gonna be left with 25 health, if my math is correct. So it's interesting why they necessarily wanted to change this, but I kind of like it just because traps are a little overpowered in some situations, but I really do like using traps, and it's kind of interesting to actually fully like one hit someone. Now you're gonna need more than 3 traps or more than 2 traps. Interesting. They also reset the time. Reset time, sorry, decreased from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. So the reset is now a little bit quicker, 1 second quicker. Another I would say buff is remote explosives. They will now damage all structures within range, whether or not they are visible from the explosion center. I never really used remote explosives much to begin with, just because they felt a little underpowered, so I'm excited to get my hands on these and see what they feel like now. The damage radius and throw radius has been increased, so that's nice, because the throw radius on them is absolute doo-doo. You can barely even toss it in front of your feet. Delay between sequential explosions have been reduced from 0.25 seconds to 0.175 seconds. Delay before detonating a charge or throwing another one has been reduced from 0.75 seconds to 0.15 seconds. They also removed the delay between swapping to a grenade and the ability to aim it. I like that. That's some nice remote explosive fixes. I'm hoping that they will stay in the game and not get vaulted, just because I don't know, man. I want to see a grenade slot. We have impulse nades, we have remote explosives, we have regular grenades, we have sticky grenades, we have boogie bombs. We used to have smoke grenades. Now those are gone. I don't want to see these things. I want to see them be able to be utilized more, but in a balanced manner. Because if someone has a full stack of grenades and rockets all at in game, you just toss all of your grenades and then spam your rockets. Well, I mean, you can't build that fast. So I mean, I don't know. There might be a way to counter it. I don't really know how you would counter 10 grenades coming at you and then rockets at the same time. All trying to get past the grenades, not taking any explosive damage. I don't know. But I feel like we do a grenade slot and maybe an item or healing slot. Because we already have the item slot as traps and whatnot. But yeah. Also, they've added a feature called auto pickup. Option for pickups on PC and console. This will automatically pick up weapons and consumables when walking over them as long as the inventory slots are still empty. They will be placed in the next available inventory slot. This option can be enabled in the settings menu. I, for one, probably will never touch this. I don't think that it's very necessary at all. I mean, the fact that we already auto pick up material and ammo is plenty fine for me. Everything else I kind of like sorting through myself. I don't know, that's just me, personal preference. Fixed an issue where turbo building would stop if you pressed another button before releasing the other. So this kind of I don't really rely on turbo building when I build, but I still have it active for those like, oh crap moments. You know what I mean? And I've noticed within the last couple weeks when I've been playing, like in the middle of a fight or whatever, in the middle of a build battle, my building would just stop building. Like it would be blue, ready for me to click, and as I'm clicking, like it just, I guess I didn't click, and it was trying to continue the turbo building process, and for whatever reason doesn't click, and then I end up falling, taking a lot of fall damage. I have to reset the fight, and it was very, very annoying. I actually hopped on a few games. I haven't been able to play that much, and I didn't even really think about this because I didn't look at this bug fix. Building feels a lot smoother. I have so far no issues with that, but it also could be a thing to do with connection. If I'm playing on, I don't know, someone on like a different server from far away and my ping is really high, then it definitely could bring that problem up again. So I'll have to test it out. So ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty much it for the bug fixes. Well, not bug fixes, but that is pretty much it for some of the main general topics brought into patch version 4.20. But let's look real quick at some of the other stuff that's been changed. So changes to the map. Tilted Towers, you know where that big crater was, and the two twin buildings, the red and blue brick buildings, one of my favorite spots to drop. A small crater at Tilted Towers has been filled with construction now taking place where it once was. The hop rocks have been moved inside the back of the nearby truck, speculated by some to be headed towards Omega's secret lair near Snobby Shores to power the rocket. That is crazy. Alright. And the Dusty Divot meteorite, they started doing some drilling into the meteorite, so there's some changes there. And then also, this is kind of funny. The ice cream truck in Retail Row has been replaced by a fork knife truck. I need to go to the game and see what that menu says, because there's a menu right next to it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out because I actually haven't even looked at the truck itself for myself. So upcoming cosmetics found in version 4.2. Data mining, the latest patch reveals some of the cosmetics we should be expecting to see over the upcoming weeks. So we have the Toxic Trooper, the Hazard Agent. I'm getting real sick and tired of these spacesuits. These look pretty fresh, but I'm done with them. I don't know. Venturion, Moisty Merman. This guy's actually pretty cool. These guys, I don't know. When I first saw the superhero guy right here, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I don't know. The Fishman's gonna go nice with the Leviathan or whatever. They can be best buds, I feel like. And the Bendoiler and the Director's Cut. And some of the pickaxes, I'm not even gonna, that stop axe, no. The Meltdown Glider's actually kind of cool. The Triumph Glider's kind of cool. The back blings are alright. And we got some new emotes. So we definitely have a lot of interesting stuff with this latest patch. I'm excited to just hop on it more and finish these challenges and test out the new legendary and epic burst assault rifle. I've had my hands on it a decent amount, but I haven't actually really run across that many people because I've been landing at smaller places trying to get some footage that I'm not really too pleased about. But hey, that's okay. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for tuning into today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if I forgot anything, or if you guys know anything to let me know that I might have missed out, that it's kind of a small fix, but still big fix, please let me know. What is your favorite thing about this patch? And what skin are you looking most forward to? Till next time, stay frosty, my friends. Peace out.